Okay, hey guys, let's try that again. I got distracted. All right, so we've been talking, we've been discussing some things for the last couple of weeks, actually, to maybe 3 weeks. And we have all decided that it is way too hot down here. Andrew can't stand it. It is really hard for us to deal with. So we've made a decision that we are going to look for we've actually been looking. We're looking at properties up north in Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula. For those of you that do not know, that is actually Michigan. And then up here, the one we're looking at is kind of like right over in here. We've looked at several other ones. We are working on getting money together for, to be able to actually do this. And I know we're like at the bottom right now as far as finances go, but you know what? I believe we can make it happen. I finally have the computer that I need to get an online job, so I'm working on that. And Scott's going to be getting an online job. And then Chloe and Andrew is going to be getting an online job, and he's going to keep his job at the Lookout. He might even get a third job. I'm working on getting another job. So we're all going to be like bringing in, we're all working on bringing in a lot of extra money here, and we're going to put a lot of money into this. And our aim is by spring. You definitely don't want to do it during the winter because it's not a place you want to move to. There's a lot of snow. Anyway. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine with me. It gets cold up there. I know that. They get a lot of snow. I know that. It's fine. And people can say, well, you say that now. I'm from Michigan, guys. It's fine. Anyway. And I know I've said, well, we're not going to go back to Michigan. We're not going to go back to the area we're in. We are going to stop at the house on the way back through when we do move back up there so we can see Aaron for one, for two, so we can get a few things from the house that, we want to get before we go up there. But we're planning on more than likely driving straight through. A lot of cold drinks, a lot of snacks. Probably not all going to be healthy, but I got to be able to stay awake. So there's going to be me. I'm going to be getting a vehicle. I'm actually going to be going to look at one tomorrow. This guy's willing to work with me right now. So, we'll see. Anyway, and then Andrew's working on getting a vehicle as well. He'll be driving his. We're going to rent a U-Haul trailer, probably a medium size, which he's going to haul. I'm not going to do that, especially crossing the Mackinac Bridge. I white knuckle it across that thing as it is, so I'm not hauling anything over there. It's just not. I'll have stuff in the van, and that's going to be enough. But it's not like I haven't been across the bridge before. I've been across it tons of times. I've driven across it tons of times. It just scared me at one point in 2012. That was kind of my fault because I had semi-bold tires on the front of my car. And I was doing like 45 when I hit the iron grate that's on the bridge. And the car started doing this in front of the car. So it scared me. So, anyway. So we're moving Faith first again. Actually, this time it'll be to a property with a house on it already. Yeah, I'm kind of ditching out of that, but uh the money that we would have put into those shed cabins, because they come bare. And the inside of them, you literally have to add. They come with the insulation, but you have to add like the drywall or whatever whatever you use to actually cover the wall on the inside. You have to add like everything yourself, like all the wood, everything. I mean, you have to buy all that and add all that yourself. And the money that we would have spent to do that more than likely is going to add up to approximately what we're going to end up spending on the property. So, anyway, so Faith First is going to be moving to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And one of the properties that we're looking at right now is in Rock, Michigan. It's on 91 acres. But we really like the house. And, we're all going to put into this and see what we can do. So we've looked at quite a few others. We're going to keep our eye on the site that we're on, that I'm on, and see what, hopefully this particular house will stay on there. Now, I do have a possible option of getting quite a bit towards the down payment. No, it's not illegal. I'm not going to do anything stupid. But, that investment money, there is a possibility that I could still get it. So, we'll see. And if I do, then that money is going to go. Sorry, it looked like I had something black on my lip. That's weird. It's the camera. Sorry, you guys. I'm not being weird. It looks like there's something black on my lip. It's the camera. Sorry. I know that was weird. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing what I can to see if I can get that. Hopefully I'll be able to. So, anyway. Now it's been a while since we've done like a little chat video. I'm going to take that down. I'm not going to try to do like a map out of the property or anything like that because, we got to know what property we're actually going to get. And there's several others that we've looked at too that, we like. But this one in particular that we really, really like. So we're really hoping that we can get this one. But anyway. So I did get my computer. That is what I'm on right now doing this video. I got my computer to be able to get my job from home. I actually have an interview at Pizza Hut at 4:20. That's going to be my little extra job. Between tomorrow and Monday, I'm really going to work on, putting apps in online and that kind of thing. So I'm going to check out soon. Sorry. I'm also going to be working on trying to get myself past this whole not sleeping well. And I'm going to do it natural. I'm going to work on it naturally. I did go back to drinking pop every once in a while. All the time. I had it a couple days in a row within the last several days. But I'm just no. Just the way it made me feel, I can't do it. Now, the trip back up, the trip up there. From here up north. I I've never driven that long. So, I will probably end up having to pop here and there. It'll end up being a fountain pop. I'm not gonna, no Diet Mountain Dew, that stuff is evil. I won't touch that stuff. But I'd have to have something to help keep me awake. I'm gonna have to keep the cold drinks going into me and the munchies, whatever. I'm gonna feel like crap by the time we get to our new house. I'll probably sleep for 2 days. But anyway, what I was saying, I'm really tired. I've been waking up way too early. I'm gonna have to try to start going to bed a lot earlier. The night before we leave to go back up there, we're gonna end up having to get up or leave at like probably 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm gonna have to probably go to bed around 7 at night. So this is the afternoon thing. I'm tired. I didn't get enough sleep. Oh, sorry, you guys. I forgot what I was talking about. I can't remember. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about. Um, yeah. The whole sleeping thing, I'm gonna work on that naturally. I'm probably gonna get some of Doug and Stacy's Rest and Digest tea and start working on trying to get myself, wound down at night naturally. Try to help my body sleep naturally. And I'm going to work on getting myself away from the unhealthy foods. The only unhealthy thing I had today was I had some chips and dip. And I feel like crap now. So it's consolation. I've had no pop. I have had some cranberry juice. I have been taking my stuff. I'm getting myself back into the routine of taking it. I'm going to get out and walk. It hasn't been as hot today. I am going to get out there and take a walk a little bit later. I have to go to Pizza Hut. I'm going to have to make sure I put a different shirt on. Wearing that. Anyway, so that's what's in the making. Oh, and jobs as far as that goes, Scott is also I'm going to be helping him get an online job. And we're all going to work like our online jobs, we're going to work like different shifts, that kind of thing. So, well, we should be able to use the same computer. Sorry. Oh, gosh, I'm so tired, you guys. Between the online jobs, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the investment money or not. I'm going to try. If I can, that's $60,000 that's going to go straight into the down payment, which technically they might be willing to take that for a down payment, which means we might be able to move this fall. And I'll make sure we get a vehicle. So, income taxes, I have no idea. I might have to call the IRS. I called H&R yesterday, and she told me that there's a chance that they might have entered the information into the computer system wrong. I really hope not, because that's going to be a mess. And that's $2,800. Well, technically 23 after their fees come out. And I have the $500 to pay on the state taxes here, but anyway, but that's what we're doing. That's what we've decided. And on top of that, I'm working on the quilt that I'm going to sell. This is the next set of blocks I'm working on, and I apologize for any of you that don't like green. It just happened to be part of the material. So let me take this real quick. I will show you guys the quilt and what it looks like. The orange is the last one that I got done doing. Ah! So, this quilt, once it gets done, and yes, we are giving up the property through Classic Country. Oh, come on, really? I don't know what that was. Should probably get a bag and put this in it. Anyway, we're gonna be giving up the property, and doing that, I'm going to be able to. I mean, we're gonna be putting that money towards the down payment, which initially we're planning on this spring. Now, if I can get a hold of that investment money, we might very well possibly be able to move this fall. And I will let you guys know, of course. I always do. At least I don't have to be secretive about this like I did before. But I will let you guys know for sure. And that quilt right there is going to be for sale. When it's done, it's probably going to be between $850 to $1,000. So, depending on how big it is. And I'm going by prices that I found on Etsy. So, anyway, I'm working on that. I'm going to go to my interview here soon. And but I'm gonna try to work. I'm gonna try to work on as many of the I'm gonna try to do as many of these quilts as possible and sell them. And that money's gonna go in towards, the trip. And Chloe's gonna save a lot of her money towards the trip itself. Andrew's gonna be putting in money. I mean, obviously we're all gonna be putting in money towards this. So anyway, that's what we're planning on. And by next spring, Faith First Farm and Homestead will be born for sure on a property up north in Michigan. So, all right, that was my, that's little afternoon chat video. The sleep issue. I'm going to be using the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, and again, probably the Rest and Digest tea from Doug and Stacy. Wait to get out of this place. Anyway, to try to help work on my sleep issue. And I'm going to try to tackle some of my other issues with that book. And I'm going to start gearing myself towards a lot healthier eating. I had some pasta salad today, but it wasn't a lot. I'm going to try to, get away from eating the unhealthy foods and just go, with real healthy fruits, vegetables, protein foods. So anyway, that's what we're doing. As far as, like animals, that kind of thing, we're going to do chickens we're going to do chickens, obviously, ducks, geese, definitely dairy goats. I will try at some point to still go ahead and get a couple horses. And I don't know about a dairy cow. Probably feeder pigs. So, we'll have that meat. Now, God willing, if we're able to get the house that we're looking at, okay, it does have a basement. And we could use a corner, like a part of that basement for pantry storage, that kind of thing. So, we won't have to worry about a storm shelter. The basement can be our food storage. And, food we put up I might go ahead and still build a smokehouse. There'll be plenty of wood on the property because, hey, it's up north, Michigan. And you know what? Any of you guys that are not from Michigan, from the UP, look it up. Upper Peninsula, Michigan. It's gorgeous up there. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's our aim. That's our goal. And you know what, guys? We will do it. We're going to do this. So Faith First Farm and Homestead will be initially permanently set in the Upper Peninsula in Michigan. So as soon as we get there, well, not as soon as I can get there. I'm probably going to end up sleeping for like 2 days after we get there and get, in our house because I'm going to be like straight up dead on my feet. Period. Because we're going to drive straight through. Because we're going to have our dogs and our cats and stuff with us. So Andrew just wants to drive straight through. And Chloe's going to help me out. And I'm going to keep the cold drinks and the munchies and whatever. And Andrew's going to try to make sure that I have healthier drinks and healthier snacks. And we're going to stop in Mackinac City. We're going to stop in Leslie. We're going to get some stuff from the house. We're, spend a little bit of time, not much. We're going to, spend a little time with Aaron. And then when we leave there, we're going to go to the cemetery, visit my mom and dad's grave, and then leave from there. And we're going to head up. We're going to head over to North 127 and right straight up to Mackinac City. And once we get to Mackinac City, we're going to stop and get something to eat somewhere. So stop and get real food, get out, take a walk, do the whole thing, load up, get more drinks, munchies, snacks, whatever. And then after about an hour, we're going to get in our vehicles, head across the bridge, and finish the trip. So, yeah. And then we get to the property, which will probably have a couple more hours of driving. I'm thinking if we get the house that we're looking at, we should get to Leslie around 5. Ugh. We might have to stay in Mackinac City. Because we're not going to be able to meet with the person and get the keys until that next morning. We would be stuck sleeping in our vehicles. Anyway, okay. I'll figure that out. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is just like going all sorts of places. Anyway, if we get to Leslie around 5, that means we won't get to Mackinac City until around 10:30. There might be nothing open. Well, guess we'll have to hit a gas station. Get where we can, take a little bit of a walk, head over the bridge. I don't know if I'm too tired. I might just decide to at least have us stay in Mackinac City. There's a possibility I might stay in Mackinac City. If we get up there that late, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. We'll see. Anyway, I'm scared of driving over that bridge as it is, but at night, I don't So in the dark, I just don't know if I want to do that. I just don't know. Anyway, so but yeah, that's what we're planning on doing, and that's what we're looking at. So again, Faith First is going to be settled finally in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And I'm gonna have to get off from here, and I will get this uploaded right after I get back from my interview, guys, at Pizza Hut. So wish you luck. And I will see you guys in the next video, which I will probably do tonight. So bye guys. I'll see you when I get back. Bye guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment. Remember to check your subscriptions and make sure you're still subscribed. And thank you to the new subscribers. And I will talk more about this on the next video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.